Alright guys, welcome to my first YouTube video. We're going to do a transformation and just jump right in. So all of my products will be listed as we go. But we're going to start with our eyebrows using the e.l.f. Camo concealer as well as the LA Girls. I'm going to use that to be my highlight, the e.l.f. Camo concealer. And then I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro to blend it in the front, as you see me doing right here. But we're gonna take some more of that mixture and just prime my eyelids with it, and I'm just gonna use that mixture as an eyeshadow base, you know, be cute. So I'm gonna use this palette that I actually got from Dirt Cheap. And we're going to take that maroony brown color and just pop that in our outer corners. And blend it out, sis. Blend it out. Alright, so now I'm going to take this peachy tone and I'm just going to pop that in the front, and that's going to give it more of a gradient effect and kind of add more dimension to our look, since it isn't going to be a complete cut crease. We want something to draw attention. Okay, so now we're going to go into this lighter brown shade, and we're just going to use that to transition from the dark brown that we put in our outer corner, and also blend it into the peachy shade a little bit. Alright, so now we're going to just go back in with each of the older brushes that we use and kind of blend it out a little more, as well as packing on a little more color so that everything kind of pops. And now I'm going to take Makeup Revolution eyeshadow primer, and instead of doing a full cut crease, I'm going to use a circle brush to do a more soft cut crease, I guess you can call it. And I'm just going to use that to blend and kind of create the shape that I want on my eyelids. Alright, so once we are done with that, we're going to go into this gold shade here. And obviously, as you can see from my face, I do like this shade. And I'm just going to use a fluffy brush to kind of pack that on, only on the outside part of that cut crease. So we're just going to pack a little bit on. And then I'm going to take a lighter gold shimmer shadow with the same brush and just pack that on, and that just gives it, again, a little dimension. We're going to go back in with the other colors and blend it out. So just make everything look smooth. And again, I don't want a really deep cut crease, so I'm just going over that crease with the peachy tone. And then, you know, make a sexy face for this little pigment. And I'm going to use the glue that came with it to stick it down. So I just pack that on the same brush that I used the first one with. And we're going to pack that on right there now. Right there, like that. Alright, so then I'm going to take this black from my Morphe 350 palette. And I'm just going to use that as a liner. And I've been doing that more lately instead of using an actual liner. It looks softer. Okay, so now we're going to use my e.l.f. Pore-less Puddy, and I'm just putting that all over my face really messily, and that's just because I have nails on. Like, I don't see how girls do this, because I be struggling even on myself, and that's so crazy, because when I do it on clients, I be ready to poke people in the eye. It's not very good, but I'm just going to blend that into my skin, and well, as much as possible, even though you can see a little bit of white. We just want to make sure everything is covered. And I love this freaking primer. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Maybelline Foundation in 335 and use that to carve out the top of my brows. And I just like using a foundation because it's easier to blend. You don't really have those halo brows that you see. It's easier to blend a foundation with a foundation. And I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and kind of just blend it. You see how seamless that is? It just blends into your skin. And then I'm going to take my foundation, which is a 355 shade, and I'm just going to take that on a big fluffy brush and blend that in. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the oldie but a goodie. I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn, and I'm just going to use that to put in my the areas that I want highlighted, like under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, you know, the thing you see in everybody's video, everywhere, basically. Alright, so now I'm going to take my e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Tan Sand, and I'm just going to put that on the inner corners to give a more coverage, and also, you know, be a lot more highlighted right there. And then I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and I'm going to blend everything together. So starting with my forehead and then my chin, cupid's bow, and nose. And I always do my eyes last because I want it to be a little bit thicker. So I'm going to take the foundation in 335 to highlight my under my cheekbone, you know, make it look snatched, honey. And now I'm just going to go in with my fluffy brush and blend under my eyes. Y'all, this movie was really getting good to me because I had to edit out so much stuff because I was just staring at the TV. Lord. Right, so somehow my phone deleted a whole part of my video, so I used the Bad Habit setting powder in the number 6 on my face, and now I'm going to use the Fenty Foundation to use as my contour. And I just like using foundations because it's like it blends way more seamlessly and it just goes. You see that? Do you see it though? Okay, so once I do that, I'm just going to use my foundation brush to blend that contour in, as well as pat in that left powder that I left there, and that's just going to help with that full coverageness that we going for. Then I'm going to take this Juvia's Place, I'm going to take that brown color in there, and I'm going to use that for my contour. Use that for my contour. Blend good. Then I'm gonna go in there and use I use a little too much of the pink color, but I use that and mix it with the orange for my blush. And I'm just gonna take my foundation brush again and blend that in to tone it down a lot a bit because I used way too much. Okay, so then I'm just gonna contour my nose a little bit, and even though she a little crooked, okay? Childhood problems. We're just going to try to contour it to the best of our abilities, you know? Try to make it look like it's not on the other side of our face. And then we're going to use the same colors that we use on our eyes, and we're just going to smoke out the bottom of the look. Good. Smoke it out. Make it look all sultry. Looking into people's hearts and whatnot, okay? All right, so now that we feeling ourselves a little bit, it's time for lashes, hunty. So I got these from my friend at It's a Dime Boutique, honey. Y'all should check her out. Her lashes are fire, baby. But yes, slow-mo. This is what the lashes look like up close. So I put the glue on there, and I hate using duo glue because you see how hard I gotta go. Asthma attack waiting to happen. And you just pop them on. By the way, it took 3 tries, but we finally got it. Make sure you look at them. Make sure you try them on. They look good. They look good. Then you're gonna put on this other one. See, look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Make sure they standing up now. You don't want to be able to see your band. And then I'm gonna use my Juvia's Place highlighter to just highlight, baby. You want to be a disco ball. Putting it at all the high points of my face. So when you look at me, I'm shining, 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 yeah. Alright, so then I'm going to apply mascara to the bottom, you know, just because I like it. I don't even think there's a reason that I do it. And this is the final look, babies, okay? Thank y'all so much for watching my first video, and I hope you guys enjoy, and hopefully